This video is on the poem I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, written by Maya Angelou. There are more than 45 multiple choice questions for you, my dear students. This is part 1. Now, Maya Angelou had an extremely traumatic childhood, and her poem I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, written in 1969, tells of her life up to the age of 17. It is this poem that brought her international acclaim and recognition. The bird in the cage is a symbol of all African Americans and their fight for freedom. It symbolizes the struggle of being a black author whose words are not heard and of one who longs for freedom. Let us begin today's class now. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Question 1. The poet of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings is a romantic poet, Elizabethan poet, civil rights activist, feminist writer. Who is the poet of the poem? She is Maya Angelou, and she is a civil rights activist as well as a feminist writer. Here the right answer is both options C and D. Question 2. Maya Angelou identifies herself with a free bird, a caged bird, nestling, none of the above. What is a nestling? A nestling is a chick or young one of a bird. The right answer is, of course, Maya Angelou identifies herself with a caged bird. Option B. Question 3. The bird in the cage is a symbol of Africans who came to America, Americans who are of African origin, African Americans, persons with parents of African and American origin. The right answer, option C, African Americans. Question 4. In the poem, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, the free bird is a metaphor for the white Americans, African Americans, Africans or Indians. The right answer is option A, white Americans. The free bird is a metaphor for the white Americans, whereas the caged bird is a metaphor for the African Americans. The poem is written in blank verse, free verse, iambic pentameter or ballad meter. The poem is written in option B, free verse. What is free verse? Poetry that does not rhyme or that does not have a regular rhythm. Question 6. The two birds in the poem are used as simile, metaphor, allusion or comparison. Option B is the right answer. The two birds in the poem are metaphors. Question 7. The plight of the caged bird can be seen as a representation of the writer's block. Now, what is this writer's block? The condition of being unable to think of what to write or how to proceed with writing. In this case, this is not the right answer. Option B. The poet's struggle as a black author, inequality of justice seen in the society of a time which differentiates between the African Americans and white Americans, or option D, both B and C. The right answer is option D, both B and C. Question 8. An extract, your RTC. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. Question 1. The opening lines show a bird leaping on the back of the wind, demonstrating the freedom it experiences to move about and glide freely through the air, the liberty to find its food, its right to own the earth, the privileges to bask in the sun. The right answer is the freedom it experiences to move about and glide freely through the air. It's option A. Now, question number 2. The experiences of the free bird are later juxtaposed against those of the fat worms, caged bird, another free bird, humans. What is the meaning of juxtaposition? Placed as a contrast. And the experience of the free bird are later juxtaposed against those of the caged bird. Option B. Question 3. A free bird leaps ... and floats downstream is an example of what literary device? The first 3 lines of the extract. Auditory imagery related to the sense of hearing. Kinesthetic imagery. Now what is kinesthesia? It is a type of imagery that is used as a poetic device. It is a poetic device that gives a feeling of natural or physical bodily movement or action like a heartbeat, a pulse and so on. Olfactory imagery related to our sense of smell and a simile. You know the meaning of simile as well. A simile is a comparison between 2 different objects and the comparison is direct. Here the right answer is option B, kinesthetic imagery, because the free bird is leaping on the back of the wind, a bodily movement and floating downstream. Again a bodily movement and action. Next. What kind of life does the free bird not lead? Keep this in mind, not lead. Easygoing, carefree lifestyle. Yes, the free bird's life is easygoing and he leads a carefree lifestyle. Completely immobilized, has a sense of entitlement, lack of restrictions. Yes, the free bird has a sense of entitlement and there are no restrictions in his life. The right answer is completely immobilized. It is the caged bird that is completely immobilized. The right answer therefore is option B. Question 5. What imagery is evident in the expression orange sun rays? Visual imagery, your sense of sight, tactile imagery, appealing to the sense of touch, auditory imagery, you all know, hearing, and gustatory imagery, taste. What is the right answer? Orange sun rays. The rays of the sun, visual imagery, option A. Question 6. And dares to claim the sky is an example of alliteration, simile, repetition, hyperbole. The right answer is D, hyperbole. And hyperbole is composed of striking exaggeration. The free bird has a sense of entitlement. He owns the sky. Question 9. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied indicates the caged bird's captivity, sufferings, lack of freedom, all of the above. This is easy. The right answer is all of the above. His wings are clipped, captivity, he is suffering and he has no freedom. What word does ANGELOU use to describe the bird's cage? Small, narrow, spacious or broken? The right answer, option B, narrow. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. Question 11. In addition to the cage and clipped wings, what is mentioned in the poem as binding the caged bird? His mental state, his soul, his tied feet, his owner. The right answer, his tied feet. His feet are tied. It is very clearly mentioned in the poem. It's option C. Next question, question 12. According to the speaker, why does the bird sing? Due to his oppressive confinement, to communicate with the free bird, to express his happiness, or for no reason? The right answer, the caged bird sings due to his oppressive confinement. He has no other alternative. Next, bars of rage is an example of what literary device? Metaphor, simile, onomatopoeia or alliteration? The right answer, option A, metaphor. Question 14. What is the caged bird's state of mind as he stalks down his narrow cage? He is angry, he is jealous, he is hopeless, he is tired. He is angry. Option A. What is not a difference between the free bird and the caged bird? The free bird thinks of another breeze. The caged bird rarely gets a glimpse of the sky. The free bird is free to find his own food. The free bird has wings. Not a difference. The right answer is option D. The free bird has wings. Well, the caged bird also has wings. His wings are just clipped. So, this is not a difference. The free bird thinks of another breeze. Unlike the caged bird rarely gets a glimpse of the sky, but the free bird has a sense of entitlement. The free bird is free to find his own food, but the caged bird is not free to go out of his cage. So I hope you have understood this answer. The next question, another extract. Question 16. The caged bird sings with fearful trill of things unknown, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. Question 1. How does the caged bird sing? In trembling and fearful voice, melodiously, sings a happy song, or sings in a free-spirited manner? The right answer, option A, in trembling and fearful voice, that is, with fearful trill. The next question, question 2. What does the caged bird sing of? The question mark will be after of. Fat worms, a fairyland, the unknown things that he longs for, and for freedom, fear and rage. The right answer, option C, the unknown things that he longs for, and for freedom as well. Question 3. With fearful trill is an example of auditory imagery, visual imagery, tactile imagery, gustatory imagery. With fearful trill in a trembling voice. And you can hear voice. Therefore, the right answer will be auditory imagery, option A. 4. What emotion does the speaker attribute to the sound of the bird's song? Joy, indifference, contentment, that is satisfaction, or fear? The right answer, it's fear, option D. Question 5. To where does the bird's song reach? The distant hills, the sky, the rivers, unknown places. And his tune is heard on the distant hill. It's very easy. The right answer is option A, the distant hills. Question 6. The caged bird represents the hope of a new beginning, the loss of freedom and choice, an animal which is in a locked up situation, or innocence. Yes, the caged bird is in a locked up situation, but here the caged bird represents, in fact, the most appropriate answer is the loss of freedom and choice. Option B. Well, this is the end of part 1. We have discussed quite a few questions in this video. Don't forget to watch the next video as well, part 2 of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which will be uploaded very soon. If you watch both the videos, you will have a fair understanding of the poem. Also check the description box for the playlist and the links of the other videos that we are posting from time to time. Till then, take care of yourselves and may God bless you all. Bye.